for me is first you gotta pick out the long kale ones because the thicker the kale, the more water content it has, the longer it takes to dry out in the oven. So thinner and less water is always gonna end up making it drier.
Right, crispy.
Like a crispy chip. The way that I do it is just my way, the best way, but get the kale, wash it, dry it, try to spin it if you can, and then remove the stem that's in the middle. And you can do that easily by folding it over and just cutting it out. Get a sheet pan or cookie sheet, put a little bit of non-stick spray. I like the coconut spray, tastes really good on there.
Coconut?
Coconut spray.
And you don't taste the coconut?
Very mild.
Okay.
Very mild. And again, you're not coating it, so it's just big spray in the bottom, and then lay out the kale. So make sure the kale is here and then here. It's very uniformly set across the pan. Kosher salt, remember season from high up. And just do a fair amount of salt right over the top.
Okay.
I like kosher salt.
Why?
The texture of my fingers, I've been using it for years, and I know the amount to use.
Yeah.
Whereas like table salt, it's so fine, it's somehow hard for me to distinguish how much I'm putting on.
For it?
Yeah, it's just too small. And I like the flavor better. Kosher salt just pops much better, but I mean kosher salt for me is an everyday salt you can use in everything.
Okay.
And then take a little bit more of the cooking spray and just coat a little bit of on the top and set the oven for 275 for 15 minutes. Now, if your oven's really not calibrated right, it might take a couple minutes longer. That should be about it. Some of the outsides and just about the middle should be pretty crispy already. If it's not, just put it back in there, but check it like every minute or two. They should be crispy, crunchy. What I do is I stack them, put them on a plate.
Or you just stack them like a mountain?
Stack them like this, so it looks high and kind of looks cool. You'll love them.
Yeah.
And you'll have them all
Well, I
over
did
your
love
teeth
them when I had them, when you made them, and I was like, I don't make kale chips that taste like this.
And I'm sure there's people that do great kale chips that are like Rolls-Royce style.
I've yet to find them.
I think mine are pretty good, and for as easy as they are. Oh, here's a twist. A little Parmesan. You can't do Parmesan.
But what about
do
that
rice
other
Parmesan?
stuff? Yeah.
And put some of your fake cheese on there. That's good too. Hey, I've done it all.